to Hannibal is hungry. Go follow, guys. Let's see what's going on. Let's go.
1 week after a deadly crash in Florida.
Good afternoon, Mr. Singh.
Semi-truck driver Harjinder Singh appeared before a judge at the San Joaquin County Superior Court.
Secretary Sean Duffy now weighing in on the matter after Governor Gavin Newsom posted that Singh's federal work permit was approved in Washington, D.C. Duffy says the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration is launching an investigation into both Singh, saying in a post on X that Washington State improperly issued him a driver's license. The federal government is also looking into California's issuance of Singh's license.
So this is an illegal migrant trucker released on bond after a deadly Florida crash. And this is just outrageous. Regardless of his immigration status, people are dead. And your reaction looks, as you're going to see, and if you have seen this video, it's disturbing stuff. The dude doesn't show any emotion at all of what has transpired.
Another alleged deadly crime now highlighting President Trump's immigration crackdown. Watch this horrifying video. It's from Florida last week, and it shows a minivan slamming into a semi-truck. Look at that.
I just want to show you guys, look at this guy's face. When he's, first of all, he's doing, why are you doing U-turns on a highway when people are going 70, 80 miles an hour? I don't know. The fact that he looks at this and just like, whoopsie-doo.
Deadly crime now highlighting President Trump's immigration crackdown. Watch this horrifying video. It's from Florida last week, and it shows a minivan slamming into a semi-truck. Look at that. It's gone. Driving that truck, an illegal immigrant accused of trying a reckless U-turn across 3 lanes on a highway. Who does that? That crash killed 3 people inside that minivan. A senior ICE source says U.S. Marshals arrested that illegal immigrant in California over the weekend. He will be extradited to Florida to face 3 counts of vehicular homicide. Here's Florida's Attorney General.
It's a horrific situation. California should not have provided this person the driver's license and a permit, not just for a car, but to drive large-scale trucks. To then drive into Florida, engage in this dangerous behavior and take the lives of 3 others is really a tragedy, but it shows how dangerous the open border policies under Obama and Biden have been that have continued to wreak havoc on communities across the country.
You can see a minivan behind him slamming into the trailer, crushed underneath, fatally injuring 3 Florida residents who were riding inside. 2 died at the scene, a 3rd died at the hospital. State troopers issued an ICE detainer for the truck driver after learning he was an illegal migrant. Federal authorities say Singh, an Indian national, entered the U.S. illegally through the Mexico border in September of 2018. He was arrested 2 days later, but claimed he was afraid to go back to his home country, and so he was released on a $5,000 immigration bond. The White House's Rapid Response social media account reposted a video of the accident with a statement criticizing the state of California for granting Singh a commercial driver's license. The California governor's press office quickly responded that Singh entered the U.S. during President Trump's first term and before Gavin Newsom took office. But the Department of Homeland Security is pushing back, saying in a statement to Fox News, 3 innocent people were killed in Florida because Gavin Newsom's California DMV issued an illegal alien a commercial driver's license. This state of governance is asinine.
The California governor's press office quickly responded that Singh entered the U.S. during President Trump's first term and before Gavin Newsom took office, trying to pass the blame upstream. But here's the problem. That defense doesn't hold water because federal records show that Singh was denied under Trump and then later approved a work permit under Biden. And that's when California issued the CDL. So Newsom's attempt to spin this as Trump's fault falls apart instantly. DHS even fired back, calling his excuses asinine and reminding everyone it was California's DMV that signed off on this. This is where Newsom looks desperate. Instead of owning the fact that his state gave Singh a license, he died. And Newsom is trying to find ways to try to pass the buck and say, well, this guy came in during Trump. So this is where Gavin Newsom just looks really desperate. I understand that he's trying to run for president in a few years, but in this instance, in this situation, instead of just owning the fact that his state gave Singh that license, he's trying to score political points by dragging Trump's name into it. And obviously the feds were not happy about it, and they shut that argument down fast, leaving Newsom with an egg in his face while these families mourn 3 lives lost. And then also, you're wrong in terms of, it's basically under the Biden administration, he was granted a work permit and obtained the CDL license in California, thanks to, I think it's AB 60 and other asylum policies. That's what he's focused on. Man that says, I drove truck most of my adult life. This was the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. Non-docile CDL holders are all over our freeways. Glad I don't drive anymore. I mean, do normal people do that? Do they do illegal U-turns and 3-lane highways? Highways going 70, 80 miles an hour. They can't stop the car fast enough. Once the guy starts turning, basically you better hope that you can go to the right as fast as possible. He obtained a CDL license in California. He obtained a work permit. Now he's facing 3 counts of homicide. Completely outrageous.
1 week after a deadly crash in Florida,
Good afternoon, Mr. Singh.
semi-truck driver Harjinder Singh appeared before a judge at the San Joaquin County Superior Court. California does allow immigrants without legal status to get driver's licenses, but that does not extend to commercial trucking licenses. In a statement to KCRA, the California DMV said they followed all federal and state laws in reviewing and granting Mr. Harjinder Singh his California commercial driver's license, adding that Mr. Singh's commercial driver's license is a federal real ID, which he was entitled to receive given the federal government's confirmation of his legal status.
Singh is currently being held in San Joaquin County, California. He's expected to be extradited to the state of Florida sometime later this week, and Florida officials say that he will have to serve any time for a vehicular homicide conviction in that state before he is deported from the country.
So I think in that situation right there with him, that was dangerous, lack all common sense. I guess he wasn't drunk, but also you can't be that stupid. You killed 3 people. His actions killed 3 people. How can he pass a CDL test? How many people pass driver's exams? And you'll see them driving and you think, how this person passed? I would assume CDL should be harder to pass. You're spending a significant amount of money to obtain the license. Common sense would tell you shouldn't be doing this. You see the cars whizzing by, and instead of just going all the way around and spending a little bit more time getting to their destination, this person decided to say F that, don't care, and put everyone's lives at jeopardy and kill someone. This story isn't just about one reckless driver. It's about accountability. 3 people are dead because someone who never should have even had a CDL license to begin with was allowed to get behind the wheel of an 18-wheeler. And instead of facing that reality, Governor Newsom tried to point the finger at Trump. But the facts don't lie. The license was approved on his watch under his state DMV with federal confirmation during the Biden's term. Families don't want excuses, they want the truth. And the truth is simple. When leaders deflect instead of taking accountability, the public pays the price. What's happening is this is how Gavin Newsom handles California. And this is how California handles accountability. No wonder so many people are leaving the state. But let me know what you guys think about this video in the comments below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
There goes my phone.